Hey guys, how you doing? So it's 12 p.m. and I'm making this commitment for it's Lent. So for 40 days, I'm gonna be here at 12 p.m. to 12:20, 12:30, because I'm doing after this one, I'm doing the Spanish ones. I'm gonna be talking about coaching and something I'm passionate about it. I wouldn't say passionate about it, but I really like is how we can understand what is coaching with the Bible. And there's a lot of things as people say that coaches is one thing and the Bible is the other thing. And I'll tell you, I will say that probably everything that we teach in coaching comes from the Bible. If you don't believe in God, it doesn't matter because the Bible is still there. It's so rich in what it gives, but sometimes it's very, how can I say it, frustrating because especially sometimes we have our personal issues and it can we try to think and take things a little bit literally, and it's not like that. But you need to understand a little bit about the concept of the time that the Bible was talking about and what it means, different things. So what I'm going to do today is review what we talked about the other day about how the mind works. Well, we're going to focus about worrying. And so what I'm going to talk today, I'm going to read a passage of the Bible. It's Matthew 6:31 to 34 and talks about worry. And now Matthew, in the chapter of Matthew, actually 6:25 start talking about not to worry. Now, the thing I wanted to talk is that what it means in the coaching, how the coaching relate this thing about worry. So I'm gonna bring up I will share my screen and I'm gonna go to the Paint app that I have, and you're not gonna see me, but you're gonna see the app. We're gonna review where we talk about how the mind works, but we're gonna focus on the worry part and how your worry can affect every single day. We don't sometimes we don't realize, but every single day it affects the way we behave and how we can correct it. There's a very simple way that you can correct this, and I'll explain it to you there. So I'm gonna read here. This is from the New Testament, and it says this. So it says Matthew 6:31. It said, "So do not worry, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or what shall we wear? For the pagans run after all these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them." Now, I'm going to make a stop there. Don't think about whether you should worry about making money or not. Making it more simple. Let's say you order something on Amazon. It's going to arrive in 2 days. But if you keep yourself constantly worried, why it's not coming? Why it's not coming? You get that anxiety that you want it to come that day. Well, most of the time, it won't come that day. It will delay itself. Now, God knows that you order something on Amazon and you want it, so you don't have to worry about it. So that is important for Him to say, for example, and we're gonna do an exercise with the Ten Commandments later on. If you focus your attention in Him, then you don't have to worry, right? So if God owns everything and have everything, you don't have to worry about anything because you have Him and He owns everything. So He will give it to you when you need it. When you put the feelings of worry, what it causes your body to vibrate negatively and makes circumstances goes against you. And I explain a little bit deeper into that. But let me explain this. So in number 33 said, but seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all the things will be given to you as well. So look at this. If you look at God, kingdom, and his righteousness, so if you focus your attention in him, you don't worry about what you don't have in, then if you're not worrying, you're not vibrating negative to push it away. Remember the law of attraction? Well, the law of attraction works both ways. So if you're thinking, it works one way, but it's like working both ways. So it's like a magnet. If you had the right side of the magnet, you will attract the metal. But if you put it the other side, you will repel the metal, right? So in other ways, the law of attraction means that if you're thinking free of problem, free of worry, and you know what you want, but you are confident that you're going to have it, you attract it faster. But if you start worrying about it and you send in the wrong energy or the wrong feelings, and you get anxiety about getting what you want, what's going to happen? You're going to push it away. And so whatever you want in your life, you want to have, you need to understand that it's up to God's will. So if it's his will, but he wants me to be happy, he'll give it to me, and I have to worry about it. But if I cause this worry to happen, what it's going to cause is going to push what I want away from me. This happens in relationship, in things that we order on the mail, businesses, everything related. So if you worry and create anxiety, you're pushing him away. But if you focus yourself in his righteousness, in his kingdom, and you know he will give it to you because he loves you, then what it's going to cause is you're going to attract it. So it's going to come faster. I'll give you an example. So I race motorcycles, and I bought a tank for my motorcycle, which is bigger than the one that I had. And so when I ordered it, it wasn't coming, and I was worrying. I'm a coach, but I was worrying. So I contacted the supplier. I said, "What's going on? Why is it taking so long?" He said, "Well, we ran out of the item, and the manufacturer said that we're going to have it in 2 months with us. And it's going to take 2 weeks to get to you. So it's going to take 2.5 months for me to have the product." So what I did is very interesting, because I was answering. So what I did is said, okay, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to write in a piece of paper. I recommend always, why would you want it? I said, I'm going to be blessed. I'm going to have a miracle, and God will give me this item earlier, because I order, maybe they have one left back in the store, and they will be able to send it to me earlier. And so I completely detached from the worry, detached the problem, because there's nothing I could do. It was going to arrive in 2.5 months, but I really wanted to come earlier because I have a race and I really wanted to race with it. And my race was in 2 weeks. So between 2.5 months and 2 weeks was a big difference. So I detached myself from that worry and completely forgot about it. So what happened? Within 2 weeks, the tank arrived. How? I don't know. I didn't do anything. The company didn't know how that happened. But it happened because I detached from the worry, so I attracted faster what I wanted. And that is God's work. So it said, again, I'm going to repeat, but seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. So I'm going to just draw it now, and it's how the vibration works, so you can have a kind of a picture of it and see if we can make it this more attractive for some of you guys. So give me a second. So I'm going to share the screen. Share screen, application, Windows. So I got this one. So as we said the other day, this is your mind. This is not working like this. It's a pen type. So this is your mind, right? And in your mind, you have your conscious, you have your thoughts, and you have your feelings, which is your subconscious mind. And then this is connected to your body, right? And your body is with the one who causes actions. So they said that when you entertain a negative thought, the first thing that happens is worry, right? The second thing that happens after worry is doubt. And when worry and doubt are together, they create a feeling, which is fear, right? So we fear, and fear is a feeling. And we know that the way it works is that your thoughts give instructions to your feelings, and you're feeling, give instruction to your body, and what it does is you produce an action, but don't consider the action means do something specifically with your actions, like showing, like moving your hands or talking. When we mean action is the whole body, inside here is your entire body. Okay, I'm not very good at drawing, but forgive me on that. So what it does when you have fear, this is your entire body, and I'll transmute this to here. Basically what you do, this is your body, this is you. So what's gonna happen, you're gonna vibrate negative. You see, you vibrate negative. And that worry, what is causing is pushing away what you want. See, what you want. I'm very bad at this. So, no, I'm not bad at this. So you're pushing it away. It's going away from you. Why? Because you worry. Because remember, when you worry, then you have doubt that you actually will have it. First you worry, why it's not getting here? Then comes doubt. That means that you're actually not going to have it. And by not having it, you're associating it as a failure. Remember when we talked before, your mind is prehistoric, so failure, what actually means is death. So your body produces anxiety. That anxiety causes an unwell situation in your body, and you start getting stress. That is a negative vibration. And that negative vibration, what it does, it doesn't benefit at all. What it does, it pushes away what you want. So the law of attraction actually does work in opposite way. You're pushing it away. When you free yourself from worry and you don't worry about this, you completely cancel the worry and detach from this worry, detach from the debt. What happens? Anxiety goes away. There's no more anxiety. When the anxiety goes away, you come in a point that you start having faith that is not in your hands, so there's nothing you can do about it. You can't worry about it. It's in faith. See, faith. Faith. Faith is with A. Sorry about that. Faith is faith, and that faith is not in your hands. It depends out of God, and so you detach from it. He knows what you want, right? He knows what you want. But when you worry, you push him in a way. So it's telling you, the Bible is telling you, don't worry. If you worry, you're going to push it away. So instead of you pushing it away, if you don't worry, you're going to bring it in, because what you're going to do with faith, you're going to imagine that it's already yours. So the exercise, I'm going to cancel the stop here. I'm going to go back to you guys. I got it here. So the idea on this is very interesting, because to attract it, what you do is you creating your imagination, because your imagination, you can use it negative or positive. So if you use a negative, you're going to relate with anxiety and feeling that things are not working out, and you're going to push it away. While in the opposite, if you think in your imagination, you create an image that actually you're enjoying the product, you really want it, and you put it on, and you go out and you enjoy, and you really feel like the product is with you. This is what I did in my mind. When they told me in 2.5 months I will receive my tank, I'd actually start creating a memory in my imagination that I was installing the tank. I was installing it, I was putting it together, I was watching videos how to do it, so when I receive it, I will know how to do it. I put the tank, I put the gasoline inside, and actually I saw myself with the motorcycle, with the tank on, and racing. And I was racing, and I was playing in my mind that I was racing, and I completely detached from the worry. I didn't allow worry or doubt to come inside, because I didn't want fear to push away what I wanted. What I focused on what I really wanted, and so I detached from the worry, and the item come earlier. So when you don't worry about it, things will get closer, because you you're entertaining a positive vibration that attracts things to you. Remember, you attract what is in your mind. But if you have worry, you push it away. Now, if you think that you're going to die, it doesn't mean you're attracting death or you're pushing health out, but in kind of way, you're attracting circumstances that will make you feel worse. So you have to be careful what your mind is telling you to do. So there is a way to solve this. And I like to keep my videos short so it can work. So what you're going to do, in my case, it broke. But basically what you're going to have is you're going to get a rubber band. Okay? You're going to get a rubber band, and then you're going to put the rubber band in your hand like this. And so why you want to have a rubber band in your hands? Because you're going to write the word in your hand, in here, you're going to write the word positive. Okay? Positive. So during the day, you're going to think positive. And when you start feeling that your body's getting a little bit anxious and is kind of that anxiety is building up and your mind is not contributing the way you feel in your business because it's not working out, you want it to work out. So dream that is working out. If you're feeling overwhelmed that is not working out, what you're gonna do? You're gonna snap yourself really hard. And so what you teach in your mind is every time your mind is every time I put a negative thought, there's a pain. There's pain. So you put a rubber band there. Unfortunately, my rubber band broke. But if you hit it hard every time so it takes you away from the negative thought, and then you look at your hand and said positive, and you have to think positive. Now, it's easy to do this. It's not, but it's not difficult. And it's a simple way to do it with a rubber band. So I would strongly recommend you guys to do that. And I will probably come back tomorrow. I have to do now in Spanish. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Melissa, for your messages. And everyone that is watching on YouTube, I will have, please subscribe, like. The channels are new, but the more people subscribe, the more people can watch them, and we can share the world and help other people that are out there struggling with negativity, struggling with worry, with doubt. They don't know how to get out. I don't know how to change things in their life, and it can be very simple with a rubber band and some of the coaching that I'm helping you guys here. So once again, thank you so much for watching. I'm a life and business coach. So I focus on helping employees who wants to become entrepreneurs or self-employed. And I am also a marriage enrichment advisor. So I help marriage couples who wants to invest in their marriage to be successful and to be happy and wealthy. So reach me. You can always text me through Facebook. You can reach me on LinkedIn. You can reach me on my website, thinkintosuccessacademy.com. And I'll be happy to have a one-on-one with you over the phone. We can do it on Zoom and talk about your life, how we can help you in your life or in your business. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.